Hey guys, how's it going? It's MJ here. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I want to share with you one of the most beautiful places I have ever been in my life, Multnomah Falls. Okay, let's talk about Multnomah Falls. Oh, I'm so excited right now. Multnomah Falls. Oh my goodness. If you have not been, like, please put it on your list of places to go. It is truly a magical place. It's in Oregon, it's right outside of Portland, and I have been obsessed with it for forever. Seriously, look at my arm, okay? I have it tattooed on my arm. It's been there for 5 years, 5 or 6 years. I've had it tattooed on me. And if you know what Multnomah Falls looks like, you know that it's pretty good representation. I've visited there many times growing up. I have family in Washington and Oregon, and so in the summers we would go up there, and on the drive from Seattle, Washington to Corvallis, Oregon, we would always stop at Multnomah Falls. Like, it was mandatory. But the most I had done was go up to the bridge that's in between the two waterfalls. Here, let me show you. It's this bridge. I had never gone to the top before, which, I mean, I wouldn't really recommend it for little kids. Like, it's like a moderate hike. I mean, for hikers it's probably easy, but if I was a child I wouldn't really want to do it. But my most recent visit to Multnomah Falls was on my birthday, okay? My most recent birthday. I got to spend all day at Multnomah Falls. Like, it was the best birthday I've ever had, like, hands down. Best birthday ever. And that just shows you, like, where my priorities are now. Like, drinking, partying, no. Hiking to the top of a waterfall, hell yes. Here we're at Multnomah Falls Lodge. It's this beautiful building that was built in 1925. It's been there for a very long time. And it has a lovely restaurant in it, and I'm so thankful that we stopped there because I would not have been able to do this whole hike without any food. After the lodge, first we took a quick picture of my tattoo, as I said before, of Multnomah Falls. And then we went outside and looked at this amazing waterfall. Just look at that. Seriously, it looks like it's out of a fantasy, like, cartoon movie. It doesn't even look real. It's just heavenly. Oh my goodness. I love it so much. I always liked the shape of the mountains. I kind of feel like with the trees, it kind of looks like a heart shape a little bit. And in my tattoo, like, I tried to get him to do a bit of a heart shape also. It looks more like a heart shape in the picture than it does on my tattoo. But yeah, it's a really cool waterfall. It's super tall. It's 620 feet tall. So we went on this hike on my birthday, and I take a long time to post pictures and videos, and a lot of people asked me, how did you hike when the wildfires of 2017 made it no longer accessible? And it's because we went before the wildfires, like 2 months before they started. If you don't know, there were very bad wildfires in Oregon and surrounding areas in 2017 from like August until about November. So the trail to hike to the top of the falls that I did in this video, it was no longer accessible after those wildfires, and it is still closed. Hopefully it will open up sometime in the future, but yeah, currently you can't do it, and you haven't been able to do it
you, yes, you specifically have not been able to do it. I guess it's been closed for like 8 or 9 months now. So yeah, it's sad that it's closed. Multnomah Falls is located in the Columbia River Gorge, so that's what we are looking at here, I'm pretty sure, is the Columbia River Gorge. And I really like this shot of me from the back looking at the waterfall. I think it's really beautiful. Gosh, it's one of my favorite places to be in the whole world, you know? It just makes you feel some kind of way. And now we have looked at the waterfall on that nice bridge that's in the middle, and we have started the hike up to the top. So I've been on that bridge a bunch of times growing up, but I've never been on this hike. And there's just this little cave, and so my boyfriend was like, oh, you want to pose in that? Like, he's so great at thinking of cool ideas for pictures. And then he had this idea. I haven't really seen these pictures before, but since then I've looked them up and they're really cool, where it's like, it's not really like a pretty girl and a beautiful scenery, which I like totally edited this picture too much. Like, why are the clouds purple? Good job, MJ, good job. But anyway, it's like beautiful scenery and like a hot girl, and she's holding on to a guy's hand, but you can only see like the hand part of the guy, you can't see the rest of him. So it makes the person looking at the picture feel like they're holding your hand, you know? It's like a POV type picture. Yeah, and I thought that was really cool. I like that one. Oh, here, so I have 2 kids, and my son, who was 3 at the time, was FaceTiming me, and I wanted to show him the waterfall, so I stood up and was like doing like a 360 showing him all around me. I think you could see the waterfall a little bit from that vantage point in the hike up, and so he was looking at it, and my boyfriend just, I guess, thought I looked cute talking to my son, so he took this picture. And here's another one of him holding my hand and the beautiful scenery. I like this one even better because I didn't make the clouds purple. And it has better lighting. The other one was kind of dark. There were so many incredible views on this hike up to the top. I wanted to stop like every 10 seconds to take a picture because there was just trees and cliffs and rivers and mountains, and oh my gosh. I tried to control myself until I saw like a just unforgettable view, and I was like, okay, we have to stop. I have to take a picture of this. It's so beautiful. I love this picture. Like, you can see the water down there, you have like the cliffside, the trees, the mountains in the back, the clouds. Oh my goodness. It is amazing. So gorgeous. Just look at that. Look at that. When you hike up to the top of Multnomah Falls, this is what you see. Spectacular. I am so thankful, and I just feel so lucky that I was able to do this hike. It's like one of my best memories in my whole life. Okay, we are now at the top of Multnomah Falls. We have made it. Oh my goodness. When we got to the top, I didn't think we were at the top, and my boyfriend didn't either, because there's no vantage point where you can like look back at the waterfall. You know, we got to the top and it just looked like this stream, basically. And so we actually thought that we were on the wrong trail, that like we were just on a trail that gave you like a different view of the waterfall, and we thought that maybe the actual hike to the top was like crazy long, and I was done when we got to this spot. I was not going to be hiking anymore. I have problems with getting overheated. I've actually had to be rushed to the emergency room by ambulance twice because of hiking in the summer and getting overheated. So yeah, we were not hiking anymore. I was just like, okay, you know, that was fun. We got to see a lot of amazing views, got really cool pictures. It was, you know, an excellent experience. I'm so grateful for it. And you know, we just resigned to the fact that we weren't going to be hiking to the top. We're like, oh, maybe another time when we like have more energy or whatever. But then we saw that there was like a crowd gathered at like one part of the stream, and we went over and we could see this rushing water, but like you can't see down. You can't see like the bridge or anything. You just see like this top part, and it doesn't feel like you're up that high, you know? When you're on the ground, the waterfall looks ginormous. It looks like it's just like in the clouds, you know? So when we were up here, it just didn't seem like we were high enough to be at the top. But eventually, I think we like leaned over like super far, and we finally realized that the bridge was down there, you know, and that we were at the top. So we're really happy about that. But I just wish like they could build some kind of overhanging look out, you know? I don't know how that would work, but just that you could like look back at it more. Because like I said, you like can't even see the waterfall from the top. So you can see the bridge a little bit in this picture, but I was like holding my phone way out. Like, it's a miracle I didn't drop it. It was definitely dangerous taking that shot. And here we go, the picture I told you about. My tattoo of Multnomah Falls in the same image as the actual water from Multnomah Falls. And this was from the top. It was that like stream or creek that I told you about. So that was really cool. This is definitely my favorite picture of me at Multnomah Falls. My favorite picture of this whole video is definitely the view of the whole waterfall from the ground. But I love this one just because I just looked so like peaceful, and I was happy, and I accomplished it. You know, I hiked to the top, and it makes me really happy looking at this. It was a great experience, for sure. I highly recommend it if the trail opens up again. I definitely recommend that you hike to the top. I think you would love it.
This is really fun. It's like, it's freeing. It's very freeing. Like, if you have any tips for me on what I should do differently in my videos, please like tell me below, please comment, because I'm very new to this. I'm not even like used to talking because I'm very quiet and introverted, so I'm kind of doing this to like help me talk better. So if you think I need to like slow down my talking, I probably need to slow it down. I'm probably like really nervous and just talking a million miles per hour and not making any sense. So yeah, please like leave me tips if you have any suggestions for me. If you have any particular videos you would like for me to make, please let me know as well, and I will try to make them for you. And thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more. Bye.